We believe it's a huge opportunity, and we believe that eventually the marketing stack will get there. Ultimately, what we've built the agency for is an era where we can see consumers wherever they are and deliver the right message to them at the right time. So ultimately, we see that becoming reality. You know, for so long in our industry, we've had an extreme focus on one particular media channel, or we've thought of channels in their own sort of silo separate from a total marketing program. And we believe that ultimately the promise of digital is that all of those different threads and screens come together. And so what our job is as an agency on behalf of our clients is to help them find where their target is, wherever that happens to be, in front of whatever screen it happens to be, and deliver the right message to them at that time. In some ways, I think there's a parallel between cross-screen addressability and early days of digital advertising, where first into the boat will be people who can very easily model out and attribute direct sales to their message, right? So that's categories like automotive or travel and tourism or electronics. High cost, high consideration, sort of far down the funnel where there's an intense need to address a very specific person. I think much like early days of digital advertising, cross-screen addressable will eventually become the norm for all categories as the value of the data that lives inside that campaign becomes more sort of widely understood and more easily scaled. Ultimately, in any marketing program, you're looking for increased ROI, increased performance, whether that's to grow sales or to grow more efficiently. But I think part of the promise of Addressable is that it allows you to tune and target whatever work you're doing with a lot greater fidelity, which in the end will, you know, if what you're looking for is more efficient work, it allows you to reinvest more dollars in other parts of your marketing programs or elsewhere. So that's where we believe the promise of Addressable is. There's huge opportunity for creativity in addressable media. I think part of the favor that we've done as an industry, or the opposite of a favor, is we've sliced audiences far too thin. So if I go to a creative agency and I say, hey, I have 400 segments, each one of which will receive a completely different message, no creative wants that assignment, or B, can likely find 400 different versions of an ad for 400 different targets. So I think in some ways, as an industry, we've been like a kid in a candy store and have gotten way too obsessed with the tools. So where we are right now, I think we'll find a nice equilibrium where there are slightly different spins on slightly different campaigns, and creativity will live across multiple screens in different ways, but not sort of all the way to, you know, n equals a million.